in Maine showed Americans what true love really looks like. She risked prosecution and criminal charges just to spend a little extra time with her boyfriend. Now, she called in a fake bomb threat to her boyfriend's place of work, so he'd be let go and never, she can spend some time with him, and that's kind of illegal. But nonetheless, like, that's true love. Let me give you the details. So an Etna woman, she's from Maine, who wanted to spend more time with her boyfriend, was arrested after she directed 2 separate bomb threats at Puritan Medical Products, where her boyfriend worked, forcing evacuations and disrupting manufacturing operations, police and company officials said on Friday. So she seems pleased with herself, as her mugshot will show you. She's like, yeah, I did it all for the nookie.
Yeah, I don't know that she would characterize it that way, but.
So that's 33-year-old Kayla Blake. By the way, I don't know if nookie only applies to women or whatever, it doesn't matter. But she wanted to spend time with her boyfriend, I get it. Now, police said that the first threat was made when a woman called Maine State Police and said she was going to place a bomb at the Puritan Medical Products plant in Pittsfield. Police said she called back 2 hours later and said she intended to place 4 pipe bombs near the plant. She wanted to make sure she gave some details into what she would allegedly do, which of course she wasn't actually planning on planting bombs. Like, she just wanted her husband to be, let go a little early so they could spend some time together. But unfortunately, she wasn't so great at covering her tracks. Police were able to trace the calls back to her, and she was charged with a felony count of terrorizing and taken to the Somerset County Jail. Her bail was set at $1,500, and she was ordered to stay away from Puritan property and not contact the company. No word on what ended up happening to her boyfriend, though. Like, did he get fired because of this? I hope he didn't. Like, it's not like she did it because he told her to do it. And I don't know where their relationship status stands at the moment. But the question is she an American hero?
Yeah, no. Okay, so like.
I'm partly kidding.
Yes, I know that it's funny because you're only partly kidding.
Like, think about it. The workers get an early day. No. Like, people are scared, I get that. Like, that's not so.
I get it, it's a terroristic threat, I get it.
No, what she did was bad. Let me be clear before people start DMing me about how awful I am as a person. But like, how far would you go for love, Cenk? That's the real question
Okay,
here.
I'm not sure I would go as far as calling in bomb threats. Okay, I'm Muslim, man, that put me in trouble.
Oh yeah, okay. Like, she got her bail at $1,500 and all that. Like, yeah. They'd send you to Gitmo immediately, like, right. No questions asked.
My bail, if it existed, would be $15 million. Look, I don't think that's the question. Should you call in bomb threats? Of course not, right? My question is, what were they gonna do? So if he didn't know and she wanted to do it just so that they could go do some things she wanted to do and he had no part in it, right? Then right? But if, I don't know, they were gonna go and have an adventure of their lives, it makes me more sympathetic, right?
Yeah.
And so
I'm mad at her boyfriend.
You're mad at her boyfriend?
Yeah, I'm mad at her boyfriend.
We don't even know anything about the boyfriend.
Dude, life is short. Take the day off. Like, call in sick. Like spend some time with her.
But are you sure that he should spend more time with her?
Totally, she seems like a good time.
Look, on the upside, she seems to really care about her partner.
Totally.
Okay, so that's a definite big time upside, okay? On the other hand, she doesn't appear to be the most stable person, right? So if you're calling in bomb threats to, because it's a real story. She actually did call it a bomb threat. People probably were scared out of their minds.
We know nothing about Kayla Blake other than this lapse in judgment that she had.
That's
okay.
True.
She had a lapse in judgment. We've all had lapses in judgment. Maybe not this bad, right? But it's happened. Like, things that we regret in our past. There's no question about that. So she, to say she's unstable, I think goes a little too far. I'm just saying, let's be fair.
He might not have known anything about it. He probably gets scared himself. Everybody's freaking out, let alone the damage to the company, which is real, right? And then he gets home and she's like, "Time for a picnic." You're like, "Oh, really? Why did you have the picnic ahead of time?" Because I pretended to have a bomb to see you more.
And the bomb's about to go off in this bedroom.
Oh, okay. Well, see, twists and turns.
Yeah.
And so, but we don't know. We don't know any of that. So don't assume that she's like, I call in a threat to have you, right? Or she's like, oh my God, honey, I know it was a little much, okay?
Yeah.
But they're in love and they're gonna have the best afternoon of their lives.
Yeah, look, I think we're also assuming a little too much about the male partner in this relationship. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's.
We're assuming a bunch of things that we don't know anything about.
Right. He might have been like a few hours away from like breaking it off, right?
Of course, she's calling it bomb threats. Who knows? We have no idea. Or they might be madly in love. Again, no idea. It's just a fun little story. I mean, it shouldn't be fun. Don't call in bomb threats. That's insane. Okay. Right. It's obviously there's way more nefarious reasons people do it. This seems like the most innocent reason.
She's innocent.
Well, I don't know that she is. Okay. But at least like your heart goes out to her because she cared so much about her partner. Okay. So, but still, don't do it. Terrible idea.
Sins of the flesh, man. Sins of the flesh.
Or maybe even more endearingly, of the heart.
Sins of the heart, sure.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.